Hey, I'm Jones Loflin, helping you make the best choices with your time so you can thrive. See if this sounds familiar. You're sitting in your favorite chair on a work night, or maybe you're lying on the couch. It's late. You really should be going to bed. But for some reason, you just can't stop yourself from wanting to watch that next episode of a series you've gotten hooked on, or reading the next chapter in that book, even though you're finding yourself falling asleep while you're trying to stay awake. In your mind, you're saying, I was so busy all day, I didn't have any time for myself, and I'm gonna take it now. If that sounds like you, researchers would say you are practicing revenge bedtime procrastination. You are skimping on sleep because you're trying to exact revenge on this really busy day that you had that didn't give you any time for yourself. If you find that sometimes you are trying to get revenge on your busy days, here are 3 suggestions to get to a better place. The first one is to set consistent sleep patterns. What time you get up and what time you go to bed, the amount of sleep that you know you need to be at your best. Setting those habits and routines will help you eliminate those opportunities where you don't get those times for yourself in the evening. The second thing that's important to do is to set better boundaries with your work. If you're one of those people who likes to do some work in the evening, try to refrain from working up until you go to bed. You know what happens. You work, you get in bed, and you go, oh, I didn't have any time for myself, and the revenge starts swelling up inside of you again. A third suggestion I have is that you find that personal wellness or me time earlier in the day. Too often we plan for it in the evening. I'm going to work hard all day and I'm going to earn the right to have time for myself in the evening. Maybe something happens with your children or your spouse or significant other and you don't get that time that you'd planned on having in the evening, and then that revenge shows up again. Even if it's first thing in the morning, think about some things you could do that at the end of the day you could look back on regardless of how busy your work day has been and go, yeah, I enjoyed doing that. Whether it's the beginning of the day, the middle of the day, the afternoon, or early evening, do whatever you have to so that when it's time to go to bed, you're ready to go to sleep. I'm Jones Loflin. I hope it's a fantastic week for you where you get the sleep you need to be at your best. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today in the Jones Zone.